Here's the key to raising your vibrations and to be open to receive your blessings is to be thankful, but to also change your mindset. The way you speak to yourself and the way that the language that you use, it literally sends out a message to God or the universe, whoever it is that you pray or talk to. It literally sends a message out to it, and it can either work with you or work against you. So if you're using negative talk, everything that you want is not going to be able to receive you because you're blocking it, because you haven't changed how you thought, which eventually leads to the things that you say.
Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It is Hey Shy. Thank you for watching this video first and foremost, or at least coming to my channel to check it out. This video today is going to be on 7 things that you can do during the quarantine to help combat mental health issues such as anxiety or depression onset by the COVID-19 pandemic, right? With those 7 options, there will be 7 challenges. The overall challenge will be for you to choose 2 of these options and engage fully with them and complete the challenge. Each challenge will be mentioned later on in the video as I go through them, but your overall challenge would be for you to choose 2 out of the list and complete them in full based on the challenge rules that will be mentioned later in the video, okay? With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you can do is begin to read, okay? I'm gonna say it again. We need to read, all right? And when I say read, I don't mean it in a cliche way where everybody's kind of doing it. The challenge for you is to step out of your comfort zone. If you're not an avid reader, if you don't really read, or if you do read but you're kind of stuck in this same genre of book, I want you to switch that, okay? I want you to stimulate your imagination, bring your inner kid out again, you know? Read those fantasy books, read those interesting books that have you on the edge of your bed or on the edge of your seat, or you can't sleep at night because you're reading, you're trying to get through the entire book. Those are the types of books that I want you to read, all right? So let's get into that. And the second thing that you can do is music. Everyone knows that music is the international, global language, right? It is something that speaks to all of us, no matter what language, no matter, what artist, anything like that. Your challenge is to step out of your comfort zone. So what I want you to do is to switch genres. If you are normally listening to hip hop or R&B and soul, then I want you to switch over to pop and rock if you have to. Try a country song right now, or try a new genre. I want you to try a new genre and a new artist. You would do this for 3 days, okay? 3 days. You will try new music and new artists for 3 days. That is your challenge, okay? I will also link in the description box some songs and some artists that I love that aren't typically in the genre that I usually listen to, okay? That is your challenge. And the third challenge, right? So the third challenge is for you to try yoga. With yoga, and especially with anxiety and depression, when you're kind of in your bed or in your head and you don't really want to get up and get active, this is going to be something that's going to help you combat that, okay? So your challenge is to try yoga for 4 days. I will link some apps or maybe some YouTube videos that you can watch in the description box below. And if anyone in the comments may have a suggestion, go ahead and you are feel free to go ahead and look at those as well. This thing that you can do and challenge coupled with it is exercising, okay? Thank God we're in the era of information and technology, because you can just hop on YouTube and you can do some at-home workouts, right? You could just get active in your home, right? And because we're on quarantine, that's what we have to do anyways. The challenge is for you to try this for 1 week, okay? 1 week. It doesn't have to be, you know, hardcore exercising, but what you want to do is get up and get active and get moving. You want to feel good. When you exercise, you feel good. And I know when I exercise, I hate it, but the results are phenomenal, right? I want you to challenge yourself to get up for 1 week. And I want you to take 30 minutes out of your day and get active. Okay, so this next challenge is meditation, all right? Meditation. This one is gonna be maybe a little bit challenging for some people because it's really, really hard to meditate and get into the groove of your own style of meditation. What you're gonna do is try this for 3 days, okay? This is a great way to silence all of that noise for a couple of minutes and begin to center yourself again. Once you practice this daily, you will begin to get into the groove of how to meditate. You want to get you a yoga mat. You can even do it sitting Indian style in your bed and just closing your eyes and beginning to breathe and center yourself. I'll link an app that I usually use in my description box as well that you guys can try, and then let me know how you feel about that. All right, let's move on to the next one. With this challenge and thing that you can do during quarantine, which is one of my absolute faves, is to pick up a new hobby or skill. Or you can start to revamp an old hobby or skill. You know, what we want to do is get our creative juices flowing, get active, get going, right? The challenge is for 1 week, you are going to do some research on whatever hobby it is. If you want to pick up a new skill, go ahead, you know, but do it for 1 week, all right? So let's move on to the next and final challenge. So on this last and final challenge, what I want for you to do is to start a gratitude journal and a gratitude journey. I am doing this. This is one of my faves on this list, honestly, okay? With this, what I want you to do is for 1 week, write down one positive thing, one thing that you are grateful for during that day, right? And then the third thing is that I want you to write down a goal for yourself. You know, the things that you say and the things that you put out into the universe manifests itself, okay? So for your goals, I really want you to think deep for that, because I want you to manifest it and say it out loud, because these things will 100% come to pass, okay? So that's the final challenge. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning into my video. Hopefully you take something from this. You can follow me on my Instagram at Hey Shy. That's 2 Y's. I think it's Hey_Shy. Hopefully this helps you, someone in your family, someone that you know, or even someone random on your timeline. You know, pass this video along and let's start our challenge. Let's start our gratitude journey. All right. See y'all next time.